Can you imagine panning like 1.5 ounces of the cup? Oh my god, that's a freaking nugget. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god, that's like the best pan I've had this year. And it's in a freaking cake tin. In my reading on the Colorado goldfields, I found a fantastic story about a young prospector who helped establish the Clear Creek Gold Rush. Now, he discovered one of the richest gravel bars in that entire system using nothing more than his camp knife and his camp cup. He panned 1 ounce of gold with that cup out of frozen gravel in the middle of winter before finally pegging a claim, coming back in the summer to net over $2,000 worth of gold when he got a real gold pan. And that story has inspired me to continue the journey of starting with absolutely no tools and working my way up to a full micro mining setup. And we're going to do that by utilizing some of my camp cookware. I need a crevice stick. Yes! Hey, here we found a wild golf ball. I have absolutely no use for this, but it's good to see that the population is still growing. Super convenient to find like some junk that I could turn into crevicing tools. Is it perfect? No. Will it do? Probably. In the last episode, I used this scoop and this Dare iced coffee bottle to net $3.18 worth of gold, and I was going to upgrade to a snuffer bottle, but after I got chewed apart in the comments on my video about why I should upgrade to a better pan, I decided to save that $3.18 and use this plate that I have from my camping gear. Now that I have my golf ball and crevice stick, we'll be able to get the rest of the dirt out. Come on, boogers. Boogers I can see easily on the silver. They have to be big. Ooh! Can you see it? It is a booger I can see. Look at that. That's a nice piece. Now I am absolutely sure there was flour gold with that I can't see, but that is a cracking piece of gold to get going. I think crevicing with this little pan is going to be the way to go. So I'm kind of going to guarantee that this piece is going to go in the snuffer bottle all the way down to the water, so I know it's in there, and then I'll gingerly shake the rest of this, hopefully most of it, into the snuffer bottle. Oh, that's terrible. This is probably where the original meaning of washing a dish actually comes from, I'd assume. Yeah, the problem I have is I cannot see flour gold in this pan, so I don't know if there's any. I'm just going to tip it straight into the bottle and collect everything. There was flour gold in that, but the contrast between this aluminium brushed silver and the gold is practically zero, so you're not going to be able to see it. I have to try and find more big bits. I like that. Oh, it's got that decaying bedrock at the bottom too. Yeah. Crevicing with my stick. Hey, Fernie. Hey, pup. What doing? Careful. Careful. Thank you. Who's the branch manager and who's the assistant branch manager? Can you imagine panning like 1.5 ounces of the cup? Oh my god, that's a freaking nugget. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god, that's like the best pan I've had this year, and it's in a freaking cake tin. No freaking way, look at the size of those bits. Get absolutely wrecked. That is a massive piece of gold for here. Holy crap! Mick! We're gonna go buy cake tins! Let's go show Mick. Why has no one worked that crevice? Look, ready? Ready? Oh. Holy shit! You got That's a proper nugget for here, isn't it? And does it make the noise? So whilst that gold is just freaking astounding, like forget the idea behind the video, that's good gold for my area, freaking good gold. We're used to flour gold. It's also coming out with heaps of little garnets and stuff. So that trench there, that whole thing is going through this little dish. I say, we're not, well, gosh, yeah, you, I know what you're like. Boop. I can put this over this, and I won't spill any of it. Yeah, see, I know what I'm doing. I may have peaked early. That's always the danger with finding really good gold straight off the bat, is that it's just a downward slope, it doesn't go up. Ooh, gentle persuader. Oh yeah, that works. Place your bets. Is this going to be better or worse than the last pan? Make sure there's no freaking huge nuggets. Come on. It doesn't have to be the same, but it'd be good to get some nice chunkies. We've got a shotgun pellet, so that's good. Yeah. Couple of little, no, okay, good flakes, good flakes. Yeah, boy. So not as good as the last pan, but for the size of this little dish, pretty freaking good. That is a bright pan to look at. This is a granite that I broke up with that rock in there. We've got a shotgun pellet by the looks of it. Oh my God, there's another freaking picker. Look at it. It's just surrounded by garnets, gold, and lead. To try to put this in perspective for you, if I was getting these pans in a regular gold pan, I would be happy. The same result to come from this is ridiculous. I just threw a handful of dirt into my pan, and I looked down, and the water that I've got in there to soak the dirt just revealed a bit of gold. A little happy fella, right there. Yeah. We've got another bullet, so that's a good sign. Alright, we know that there was at least one piece of gold in here because we've seen it. Is there friends? Not really. I think I can see a couple nano dots. It was just that one piece we saw right at the start, but that's still a nice little booger to pick up. Look at that. Yeah, boy! Oh, what's down the bottom? It would be sweet if this was a little pocket, but I don't feel it will be. There's not really that much heavy material. And I can only see a couple tiny, tiny micro pieces of flour gold. Yeah. Yeah, 1, 2. So we doubled our speck count. 2 little pieces. There! Sponsor me. When we went lower, it turned to flood gold. When we went higher, the flood gold speck count just dropped off completely. So we know this middle section is holding the best possible pieces of gold. I'm going to go through all of it and scrape out as much of that dirt as I can, just in case there's something left over. Alright, this is what I could scrape out so far, so we've got at least one more dish, hopefully for pickers. Hi! So we were pretty deep down in that bedrock and there's not too much river gravel in it. We've got one more shotgun pellet, so that's good. Oh yeah, we've got a couple nice little roly-poly pieces. Look at that. Shows you got to clean your cracks properly. Ah. I'm not feeling 110% confident about this one because not much black sand, not much river gravel, some, but not much. Not the best, but it's also definitely not the worst. We've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nice flakes. The dish is heavy. Like, we collected some black sands for sure. We're panning very gingerly right now. So this is obviously going to be a super rough reveal of what we got in total for today. Chunks! That has to be the chunkiest pan I have got this year so far. Look at that. That came out of pretty much one crevice. Right, so I think I have shown you guys that you do not need very much equipment to have absolutely fantastic days on the creek. Can't believe how well this worked. We're going to take our shiny boogers home, see how much gold we got using our little pan and a scoop. Here it is, the gold I got using nothing more than a camp plate next to a Clash Guitars pick for a bit of scale. Some of these pieces are amazing. This is easily the biggest piece of solid gold I have pulled out this year. And it's pretty unique. That little hole at the top might make for a perfect necklace pendant. But that big bit was not the only big bit I got that session. Look at just how many little pickers I pulled out, and most of them came out in just a couple of pans. First, we're going to weigh up our biggest piece for the year. I'm going to guess 0.199, just under 0.2. 0.192. I was pretty damn close with that. Now I've got all the little pickers for fun. Brings it up to 0.332. Right, now for the flour. I mean, I say flour, but a lot of this is quite chunky. Hopefully this will bring it up to 3/4 of a gram, 0.7. No, but still not bad, 0.594. In this series, I work out all gold totals in 18 karat purity, even though the gold comes out of the ground in my area around 22 to 24 karat, and this just takes care of the price I'd likely get if I sold it to an actual gold buyer. And I know this doesn't take into account the costs of going out there and doing something for a day, such as food and fuel. Having said all that, 0.594 is worth $35.11 Australian at the time of recording, which I think is pretty good considering I was just using a camp plate. That brings our total to $38.29, so we are well on our way to being able to afford a proper panning kit, which will cost me about $100 to $120. Hopefully that's inspired you enough to get out there and give gold prospecting a go, even if you don't have the right equipment. And possibly even check out the description below, where you'll find a link to my merch shop and you can pick yourself up a hoodie, a hat, or a t-shirt. So until the next mini-series, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this film. Until next time, please give your dog a big scratch behind the ears for me. Peace! And I'm out.